images are appropriated. They're all Riot property. But if you found your way here, you are watching the Average Gamers, our second little blog spot. You might have watched our first one, which is on Minecraft with my partner Arctic Wolves, but this one is a little feature just by me. So it'll be from T.A.G, and it's about a game that I like a fair bit, League of Legends. It's a great little free-to-play game, so if you haven't checked it out, totally free. You can just hop on, download from the web, and essentially it's a game where you're going to be able to pick from a wide array of different champions, each with different skill sets and abilities. But the one that we're going to be focusing on today, because he's one of my favorites, is Xerath. Now, Xerath is typically a middle lane caster. He's excels at long range. My favorite skin, obviously, here is the red metal cast Xerath, just because it looks so badass. Now, for masteries, you're typically going to want to go with something along the lines of 2109, so heavily in the offensive tree, a splash of the support or expertise or experience tree. Typical masteries are going to be 28 in ability power, flat ability power, and magic pen. I actually use my blue runes for cooldown reduction, but it's all personal choice. So this is just a quick little tutorial on Xerath and how to lane during the early phases of the game. So hope it comes in handy for a couple of you, and enjoy. So just a quick video here, I guess, showing you base setup for Xerath. Now obviously it's against bots, it's not players, so you have to bear with me a bit. It'd obviously be a bit more challenging against people, but typical purchase, 1 boots, 3 pots for starting laning. I'm just fiddling with like resolution and stuff like that, but yeah, pretty straightforward video. Just wanted to test out a few specs, see if it worked. And give you guys a little bit of a play-by-play as I did it. So I think this, should be helpful if you're a new player. If not, feel free to ignore it. Go to something fancy like a pentakill. I think that was what I had. I'm gonna make sure that you get it just right, sort of make sure everything's settled in. Pretty particular about getting my setup right before a match. And the good thing about LoL is you have plenty of time to do it. Ages and ages. It's a bit laggy, but pretty good, Can't ask for much more. I'm leaning against Soraka in the video, so obviously not a typical mid lane. You'd probably play somebody more like LeBlanc or any of the common ones, Vigar. But the thing to remember is always just to keep farming, try to get good CS, and while Xerath, you have great poke, so you want to try to harass your opponent as much as you can while still keeping up with those kills. So you'll notice I poke quite a few times here just to sort of try to back her off. But you don't need to waste your mana unless you actually see a kill opportunity, right? If you see something that could develop. But I always prefer early aggression. You might not secure that kill, you might just scare them off, they might have to back, but first blood is always worth it, so always be a little bit aggressive. I do end up getting it right here. There you go. Should have taken a turret hit, but other than that it was fine. And normally after securing kill like this, you just back, but obviously there's no real players, so I don't have to worry about a jungler coming in and ganking me. But normally you wouldn't necessarily want to push it and stay here for much longer. As you can tell, I was thrilled while making the video, able to hum and haw to myself, and it was really early in the morning, so I missed an awful lot of ECCS here. I don't really have anybody to compete against, but I guess, you know, the other thing you'd want to be doing would maybe investing a bit of your money on wards, putting them in the brush from whatever side the jungler did seem to be keen on coming from. You know, I tend to see junglers coming from one side or the other more than often. So just figure that out early so that you can deprive them of any early kills and ganks during this boring middle of the laning phase. I think I had figured out fairly early on that I wasn't going to have enough mana left to actually secure another kill because it's Soraka and she can heal and you know, I didn't really want to back. It would make for a boring movie, so I'm like, whatever, I'll just CS a little bit more. Maybe I'll get lucky and actually be able to show you guys something. But yeah, I mean, I was completely here. I didn't expect to be getting a kill. I just thought I'd farm a little bit and then have to back. But you know, it's a bot. She's stupid, so managed to get in a free few pokes and then wear her down. And for some reason, she's just like not healing here at all. So in a second here, I'll actually get a kill, but it'll be a bad trade because I'll die, or at least a fair trade. Absolutely still thrilled. Yeah, it's coming up here. I'm gonna sort of turret dive to get the kill. So Xerath heals just all day. They can't kill her. That's right, Henry. She does heal all day. Still gotta go for it though, turret and all. I'm gonna die! Kinda knew that was gonna happen. To be 100% honest. And here you always grab 1 or 2 durin rings depending on how much money you have left. Probably almost at the end of our video anyways. A good guess, but still got a minute or two. Keep it up. At least you can see one more burst. Hopefully. If she comes down to fight and I push it, because 6 minutes plus the 2 minutes of startup, probably got about 2 minutes to do this. There she is. Come on, Soraka. Come at me, bro. Come on. Just gonna wear her down a bit. She's got this big minion wave. Here we go, here comes the kill. There we go. Kind of screwed up there. There's a bit of lag right as it happened. I'll go kill someone else before this movie ends. Go down and try to snag a kill on Trundle or something. Ooh, Nunu's pretty low. Come on. Yeah, get him low. If only humans were that easy. Some of them are, but not all of them. But I've seen some pretty bad people in blinds. You can snag a few easy kills wandering, roaming. It's bound to cut out soon now. 21 seconds. Wait for my companion. Wait for my cooldown. Hopefully I can snag it right before the end of the video. Yeah, I mean, Xerath has some pretty good burst low level, but you always want to have a few companions to help you out, just for that stun. That's it. That concludes our quick tutorial of how to Xerath. Hopefully it comes out well on the copy.